let this ride for a minute. I like that beat. Good morning, everyone. This is Financial Literacy 101, and today we'll be talking about Shoals technology. This stock has been moving in the background. Again, that's one of these unpopular stocks that a lot of people really don't know about that possibly can make you tons of money. So let's get into the discussion early this morning, ladies and gentlemen. And right off the bat, we have Shoals technology, okay? Over the past year now, granted, they came out in January of 27 this year, early this year, January 27 of this year. Now, so far for the year, they've been up 21% at 20.84%. 3 months, they've been down 11%. This is great, guys, because you're going to see a lot of red, and you're like, why is he telling us about this stock? And you're going to really figure out how valuable this stock could be and is when we're talking about futuristically. Now, the past month has been down 4.5%. The past week has been down 17%. And then today it's down, well, after hours it's still down around 14%. Now, if you're not familiar with this company, ladies and gentlemen, Shoals Technologies Group provides electrical balance of system solutions for solar energy projects, okay? It has components include cable assemblies, inline fusions, combiners, disconnectors, recombiners, wireless monitoring system, junction boxes, transition enclosure, and splice boxes. This company is headed out of Portland, Tennessee, and it was founded back in 1996, okay? And again, look at the rating from the Robinhood analysts here. Buy at 75%, hold at 25%, and 0% sell, and I agree with these Robinhood analysts today. Now, here are some other companies. We're not going to really get into those. Let's move on. We're going to go over here to Market Watch. Now, year to date, and we can pretty much look at year to date. It really hasn't been up that much, but nonetheless, over the past 5 days, it's been down 16.5%. The past month has been only up 5.4%. Now, when I'm looking at the analyst rating here on Market Watch, same amount of analysts, but they say this is overboard, and this is the reason why it's not doing so well. Now, Shoals Technology has been in dealings of selling off 13.4 million shares to a venture capital, which has slightly decreased a lot of their potential growth. But again, we're thinking about the futuristic projection of how this stock may grow. Now, when I look at other, and you have to do a compare and contrast when it comes to analysts, doing your own research, looking at, would it be the volume, the RSIs, the EPS, all of these indicator and analysis are going to help you be a well-formed investor, or just take my word for it. Because again, I'm trying to figure out where I've been wrong. And truthfully, anyone who gives you information, let me just tell you this, they can never really be wrong unless unless the stock just tanks and it never comes back. But most people give you information, the stock will go up. Oh, I told you, the stock can go down when that happens. See, you know what I'm trying to say? So take it with a grain of salt. But anyway, I'm running my mouth. Let's move on. Now, when I go over here to Yahoo Finance, I do agree with Yahoo Finance as well. They stand for the short term, this stock is going to go up. Midterm is going to go up. And then eventually after 9 months to a year, it's going to move sideways. Well, let me show you something. And again, if we look over here to the far left, where we see overvalued, what we're going to notice is they also say that it's overvalued as well. But let me show you something that you may not be familiar with. Let me show you their earnings and revenue. Okay, this was very intriguing looking at this morning. This was very interesting because look, 2018, 2019, and 2020, they have plus positive, I know that's a double positive, plus positive revenue and earnings. Okay, so we go back to 2019, revenue is 144 million and earnings at 25 million. We come to 2020, revenue is 175 million and earnings is roughly $34 million, okay? And if we read some of the headline news right here in Yahoo Finance, we see why Shoals Technology stock divide by 14% on Tuesday. So they're doing a lot of movement of their shares and money, which investors really don't like. They don't like that you have to go out and sell a large portion of your stocks and shares in order to raise capital so you continue doing your business. But this company has been making some really major moves to really put them in a well-placed futuristically. Now, I've been trying to tell people the the business mind and foundation of Amazon. Amazon is willing to go in debt on a particular project or a particular contract for anywhere from 1 to 3 years. But if you notice, anytime Amazon goes in debt because of a business dealing, first of all, it's a tax write-off for them. So that's why they don't pay taxes. But then again, it always multiplies tenfold. And that's why Jeff Bezos is the richest man in the world. I mean, 160, 170 billion dollars. So, I mean, you have to look further than what your natural eye can see. Okay. Projections are very important in the stock market. And if you don't have vision, you won't get what I'm trying to say here. All right, let's move on. Now, when it comes over to Zacks, we see Zacks saying hold this stock. The style scores, F for value, D for growth, A for momentum, or overall VGM score of a D. I totally disagree with Zacks right here. I believe that futuristically speaking, this stock is worth a B. Okay, that's just my future projection when it comes to this particular stock. Last but not least, we have CNN Money, where we're going to look at the projection of this stock, okay? Now, currently this stock is $30, so it's on the low end. They're saying that the median price of this stock is $42.50. That's $42.50 at 40 plus. Now, as you see the thumbnail, I have it at 60% because CNN is saying the high projection, the high forecast of this stock is at $48 at 58.9%. Let's round it up to 60%. And this is where I believe this stock is headed. Okay, now you see here, this is a projection, this is a forecast over the next year. So we're talking about next July that this has potential. Now again, I don't want to bore you, but I want you to just look at the stock price. If this stock price can go up to $50, meaning that you make $20 on your shares, you make $20 on your investment, then this will be a really good investment at 60%. So my threshold, I'm always looking for stocks where I can see growth potential and sustainability at 20%, okay? Because anytime you're doing 20%, you're doing very well. You're doing better than the market almost, because we need to understand the market only performs around 7 to 10%, okay? And in some wild moments, some really good months, some really good days, you'll see the market go 15, 20, almost to 100%. But most likely the market is only moving anywhere between 7, 10, and 15. So if your portfolio, if you can gather up stocks and build your portfolio, whether you're a day trader, swing trader, short-term trader, long-term, put, call option trader, it doesn't matter. If you can sustain 20%, I guarantee you'll be making so much money, you're like, I do want that Tesla. Nah, I'm gonna buy me a Lambo. This is Financial Literacy 101. Learn money and be inspired. And I'm just trying to tell you now, this could be a really good long-term investment. And for you haters out there, I'm not going to buy you, and I'm just going to give you the information. Financial Literacy 101.